Hi, it's Richard from HK Audio at NAMM 2018 in Anaheim, California. Today I'm here with Mr. Ian Stair, HK Audio Product Manager for North America, and we're going to just be taking a little look inside the Korg live room here that they've got at the show, because they're using a Linear 5 system here as the front PA for the room, and we've also got a few monitors on the stage. So we're just going to tell you a little bit about the systems that are in use here and why they're perfect for this sort of setup. So Ian, tell us about the speakers that we've got and why we've chosen these for this room.
Absolutely. Thank you, Richard. So for the PA for the live room here at the Korg booth for NAMM 2018, we're using Linear 5 115 FA tops. These are selected because of the tapered high-frequency dispersion of the rotatable CD horn in the box. So it's got a longer throw at the top and a wider throw near the bottom of its travel, so that way the people seated in the front get a good sound as well as the people in the back of the room, and it's very even throughout the room. The subwoofer, which is coupled with the Linear 5 115 FA, is the Linear Sub 2000A. This is a single driver bandpass subwoofer which gives excellent low frequency response with not a large box volume. It gives a lot of SPL without a lot of wattage. It's a very efficient box and it sounds very, very good, especially in a room like this.
Yeah. Tell us a bit more about kind of this system and fitting it to the room then, because we've got one top and one sub per side here, and the capacity of this room, we're going to get about maybe 200 people squeezed in here. It's perfect for that. It's got way more juice than needed for this situation, hasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It's literally got, I think, probably a lot more power than the room requires, which just fundamentally will give you a lot of headroom, and so that way you'll have a lot of, room to run, as they say.
Yeah. And the cool thing is as well, we've seen that this system is incredibly flexible when it comes to different music styles, because this is the NAMM Show and we're on the Korg booth, which is the North American distribution partner for HK Audio, and there are players from all the different brands involved here on the stand. So we've seen crazy drummers, we've seen electronic bands, we've seen all different sort of music styles, and this PA has handled everything admirably, hasn't it? Because it's so flexible in its usage.
Absolutely. We've had tremendous performances by some of the endorsees for the drum brands at Korg USA, as well as our keyboard brands. We also have some guitar amplification brands, and they all sound amazing through HKPA, because the HKPA kind of treats them all equally and just makes everything sound fantastic.
Exactly, yeah, and we'll be blending in some of the pictures from a drumming workshop that we saw, so hopefully if Mr. Editor watches this before he cuts it together, you can put some of those pictures in. All right, let's just take a quick little walk onto the stage here, shall we, and just have a little look at some of the monitors that we've got going on. Also part of the Linear 5 series, if I'm not mistaken, aren't they, Ian? Tell us a little bit about these.
Okay, absolutely. These are the Linear 5 112XA. They're a compact, it's the 12-inch version of the Linear series. It's a little bit different in that the horn dispersion is a little bit different than the 115 or 112 FA. This is a different dispersion which lends itself more towards use as either a small main PA or, in this instance, as a monitor wedge. It's very compact. Given the sort of small footprint we have here on stage, it's a natural fit for the application.
We've got one here as a keyboard fill on the one side. If you look just across the center stage there's one being used as a vocal monitor, and there's one across as a fill in the other corner there. These monitors, being wedges, they're dual use as well, aren't they? Because you don't have to use them as monitors, the XA speakers. You can also mount them on poles and use them as front PAs too, can't you? So they're very flexible speakers.
Yes, absolutely. Actually, in our live room last year at the Korg booth at NAMM, we were using the Linear 5 112XA as the mains because we had a smaller room and they were a little bit more appropriate to the volume of that room. But since we've expanded the booth this year with an entirely new construction and a larger performance space, the 115 seemed a more natural fit.
Exactly, yeah. Well, Ian, thank you very much indeed for taking us through this little setup today. Go on our YouTube channel and check out some of our videos from NAMM 2016, I think it was, because you'll see some of the other speakers in action, and you can search for bands like Dirty Loops, for example. They had some great performances where they were using the systems. You can really hear the strengths of them in that. But that's it for now. Check us out on hkaudio.com. All the information on all the speakers that we've mentioned are fully on there. You can download manuals, get all the tech specs and all that sort of stuff. Feel free to ask us if you have any more questions about it, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.